everyone, this is Angelique Lorraine Sonera of the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino Program Mimaropa Region. In the previous presentation, we have shared about the phases of the project development and management or the PDM, the pre-implementation phase, the project initiation phase or the social preparation, the planning phase, and the project execution or implementation phase. Now, we are going to discuss about the monitoring phase of PDM. Monitoring shall be observed across all the phases of the project development and management. During the pre-implementation phase, you have to monitor the status of the data collected, such as community profile, demographics, and the like. Meanwhile, the project initiation phase, you have to monitor the problem identification process, where the needs of the community are properly assessed for the preparation to the next phase. The last phase is planning, where you have to monitor if the proposed project and activities are appropriate and in line with the identified problem of the community or the beneficiaries. In the PDM cycle, the closure or termination is also part of the monitoring phase. However, it is not applicable in our program implementation. As long as the beneficiaries are active members in the program, their established projects will be monitored by the assigned project development officer or PDO. The monitoring should be conducted every 6 months or semi-annual using the prescribed project assessment tool. This monitoring tool will be the program's basis for analyzing the project status and provision of additional support or assistance if necessary. This will be the baseline of the PDOs in providing technical assistance to the beneficiaries. Documentation of the good practices is also part of the monitoring phase, wherein the innovation and success stories of the program beneficiaries related to project implementation are captured. Such innovation takes place through the provision of more effective products, processes, services, technologies, or business models that are made available to markets, governments, and society. And innovation is something original and more effective, and as a consequence, new that breaks into the market or society. In the monitoring phase, the PDO shall monitor the SSI project using the approved monitoring tools and timeline as prescribed under the regular process. SSI monitoring shall be conducted semi-annually, but regular provision of technical assistance to partner beneficiaries is required within the 6 months of implementation period. The PDO shall maintain a database on SSI monitoring for his or her guidance. The provincial SSI focal shall conduct spot checks and provide technical assistance to partner beneficiaries and field staff, addressing the issues and concerns during the implementation process. At this point, I will discuss the SSI monitoring tool that will be used twice a year. The completion date of the SSI project will be the basis of the target date of monitoring. It is also stated in the certification to be provided by the PDO when the beneficiary has completed the purchase of materials and when the project was fully established. The SSI monitoring tool has 4 basic parts: the household basic information, household SSI project, initial recommendation, and the certification. While at the back page contains the progress notes of the SSI project. The first part is the household basic information. It includes the name of the grantee, household ID number, household batch or set, IP affiliation, and the address following the format sitio, barangay, city, or municipality, and province. For the second part, the household SSI project includes the first is title of the project based on the approved proposal. Second is type of livelihood such as farming, aquatic, livestock, poultry, commodity store, food vending, skills training, or cash for work. The third is skills training attendant. Put the complete title of the skills training attendant by the household which was funded under SSI. And the fourth is particulars of starter kit receipt. This section was divided into 3 columns. The items received. These are the items provided to the household like rake and corn seeds. Quantity which pertains to the number of provided items. Take note that each item encoded should reflect quantitatively, and lastly, the date received or the exact date when the household received the starter kits. The next part is the status of the SSI project. This portion is divided into three columns: the status, the specific reasons, and the details of the reason. There are two types of status: operational and non-operational. The project is operational if it exists and the household is using it, either for income generation and food consumption. While the project is non-operational if it was closed due to various reasons. Some of the specific reasons are sold the starter kits due to the family emergencies, not existing due to natural or man-made disasters or crisis, not existing due to disease or pest infestation, closed due to non-established market, not existing due to the lack of management, and for other reason, please specify the reasons in the details column. Specific reasons should be supported by details of reason to identify the cause for non-operational projects, such as date of incident, how the incident happened, and interventions done. For operational project, specific details like the progress to the livelihood, such as quality of harvest, livestock reproduction, status of build project, progress of the store, and others that you want to include which pertains to the development of the household livelihood project. While for the non-operational, the PDO shall state the concrete details when the project was closed or damaged and why the project has failed, such as encountered challenges in managing the livelihood and other contributing factors. Included in the status of project is the production cycle and income for the operational project. The production cycle consists of the productivity timeline of a specific project. Provided in the tool are the timeline to be selected, like monthly, bi-monthly, quarterly, semestral, and annually. Next is the income, where the computation must be equal to the selected production cycle in B.5 column of the monitoring tool. No need to put any remarks for the non-operational project. The third part of the tool is the initial recommendation. This part consists of the professional assessment of the PDO on the status of the livelihood projects provided to the household. You may also indicate here your recommendations specifically for the uplifting the well-being of the household through focusing on livelihood management. This form should be accomplished during the conduct of monitoring and should be signed by the partner beneficiary as proof of the conducted monitoring. This will be consolidated in the SSI monitoring summary, which will be submitted to the Provincial Operation Office. The next part is the SSI monitoring summary. Upon conduct of the monitoring, the results will be encoded to the SSI monitoring summary and shall be submitted to the Social Welfare Officer 3 and the Provincial Monitoring and Evaluation Officer for review and provision of technical assistance on the issues during monitoring of the SSI projects. The assigned provincial staff shall conduct spot checks to the SSI projects as random basis to ensure that the implementation is accordance with the policies and guidelines and ensure sustainability of the projects. We have learned about the monitoring phase of the project development and management. Please take note that a good monitoring scheme applied shall be one of the bases for the success of the proposed project. Thank you very much for listening.
PDM